Struggling Within is the story of one woman's journey in life through abuse, drug and alcohol dependency, and depression to find a true sense of self-worth and real love. Though the story is fictional, the author, Leslie Denning, says it's drawn from the lives of other real women and her own, and its inspiration made its writing an imperative.
Well, what inspired me to do this was when a local young woman was murdered, and I knew that woman and her family. And when I found out I could do it without any cost going in, I said, you have no excuse to tell your story.
Jody, the hero of Struggling Within, manages to survive the physical and emotional abuse she's put through in the story and begins a difficult, often painful journey towards finding herself and someone who truly loves her. And though the road might be rocky, Leslie insists that the overall theme of the book is uplifting.
Well, it's a fictionalized version of life experiences, mine and others, designed to, and it's a love story. First and foremost, it's a love story that takes this character 20 years to figure out she wasn't doing things right. She needed to change her. And it did involve some abuse and a lack of self-esteem, which is really important in that scenario. Women probably could not be abused as easily if they had good self-esteem. And most of those that are abused do not have good self-esteem. So it was a matter of finding good self-esteem and being able to forgive those that violated the main character and other characters in the book to come out with what it's all about. And it's all about healing and forgiveness.
Unfortunately, many women aren't lucky enough to come through abusive relationships to a happy ending. In fact, according to the American Institute on Domestic Violence Statistics, 5.3 million women are abused each year. Over 500,000 are stalked by an intimate partner each year. And over 1,200 women are actually murdered by their intimate partners each year. Leslie Denning is no stranger to the issues surrounding abuse and has included a list of agencies in the back of her book in the hopes that women who read it will see the signs and take steps to remove themselves from abusive relationships. And she hopes, of course, that the book itself raises people's awareness.
Yeah.
And that sort of thing.
The idea is to get with No to Abuse and get the women's group there and give them copies and let them read. For those women that still are having trouble identifying with being abused and how they got there. But I also want to go to the college and the high school and talk to the English classes and let them know what it's like to write a book. And from what I'm hearing, there's a reasonable amount of abuse in teenage relationships. So, you know, the kids that are old enough to read that book, you know, hey, maybe they can recognize before they're 39, because the character, this started long before she was 19.
Leslie Denning will be at the Pahrump Public Library on October 10th at 11 a.m. for a book signing and coffee tasting. If you would like to purchase a copy of Struggling Within, you can call 775-513-3676 or order online at www.publishamerica.com.
So if you're not interested in the book, come have a free cup of coffee.
For News 30, I'm Carl Carter.